Morning. That was a cold, uncomfortable night. My first night on trail did not go great, I'm going to be honest. And it wasn't just because I was on trail. It was really cold. I don't think I was ready for it. However, my tent did pretty well. Very little condensation. My quilt's dry. I did not drink enough water yesterday, and I had several leg cramps over the night, so that didn't help. And again, like I said, I was really cold. I should have layered my clothing differently, but live and learn. I'll do better tonight. It is about 5:20. I've actually been up for maybe an hour now. I've been doing a little editing. I'm just getting ready to get out of my tent and get packed up. I'm gonna have a quick breakfast, some oatmeal, and I'm gonna get on the trail. I need to have a cup of coffee as well. I'm gonna get on the trail hopefully by 6:15, and I will be hiking. I don't know how far I'm gonna go today. I'm gonna go until I feel like stopping. If I have to be honest, sorry about, by the way, the gear hammock. I was kind of hoping to camp around some people last night. First night jitters, that kind of thing. But I saw three hikers yesterday. They were all three Sobo, and they were coming back from the terminus. One guy was named Halloween, and then one guy was named Kermit. He was from Germany, and I did not get the name of his hiking partner. She spoke very quietly, and I'm hard of hearing, so sorry. Hopefully I'll catch up to him at some point, and I'll be able to get her name again. But it's time to get this day moving, get everything, moving day, get camp broken down, and get on the trail. Breakfast has been had. I got a couple other quick camp chores that I have to do. And then I'm going to be getting on. My campsite is all packed up. I'm going to finish my coffee, and then I'm going to be on my way. Right now, my goal, I think, is Hopkins Lake. Hopkins Lake is 16.3 miles from here. And it's 22 miles to the border from here, so an additional 6 miles. I don't think I'll be making the border today. I did hear there is another campsite that's a little bit closer to the border, like maybe by 2.5 miles, that a lot of people have been using. So that's also an option, depending on just how far I can go and how I'm feeling. I don't really know what my elevation, I didn't look too close at what the elevation gain would be in descent. I'm going to check that out in a minute. There are 3,415 feet of elevation gain, almost 3,450 of loss.
Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we are to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just...
All right, so I am at about 6.25 miles right now. I've been going for almost 3 hours, and I've climbed 502 feet. I've had a huge descent, a lot of blowdowns. I just talked to a couple of hikers within the last hour and a half that said I'm coming up very soon on some
sketchy-ish snowpack areas that I'll definitely need my spikes for. So, looking forward to that. But this is beautiful out here. I'm loving it. Okay, so I just came from up there, came all along here, and now there's a little switchback, goes that way, and goes down, drops way down. Those sections up there were pretty sketchy, only because the snow's real mushy now. I did have to put my micro spikes on. I actually still have them on. I'm going to wear them until I get past this one last section here, and then I'll pop them off and get back to going. So it has been a rough day. I think I'm less than half a mile from camp. Far out saying something different, but I don't know. I could be as much as a mile from camp, which is going to be Hopkins Lake tonight. I was going to try to push on, but I just don't have it in me. Today has been a rough day. I know it's only the second day on the trail, but I've basically been socked in by clouds all day. Well, at least ever since Woody Pass. Haven't really been able to film because there's snow and it's really sketchy. There have been a couple of very, very sketchy spots where I was a little worried. But I made it, obviously. So I'll give you more when I get to camp.
When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend.
So I did not record an outro last night. I was really tired when I got to camp. I was freezing when I got here. So I got into some dry clothes, and I kind of talked a little bit with some other backpackers that are around here. Beer Money, another young man whose trail name I didn't get. And I just basically got into my quilt and tried to warm up. I ate a little dinner, and I was out. I did end up pretty much coming down to almost to the level of the lake, which is fine because I still have to collect water, and I don't have to climb out. There's just a short climb to get out of here. So tomorrow is Terminus Day. I am going to go up there and tag the Terminus. Probably leave camp here by about 6. And my plan is to tag the Terminus and come right back here to this campsite. It's going to be about 13 miles. And I don't know how much elevation change. But there's supposed to be quite a few blowdowns, but it's not too bad. So talk to you in the morning.